We are just getting the strings all set up here. That was the wrong button. Nope, that one. There we go. So what we're doing here is we're going to place one of every building type that I have in my inventory, so that I have somewhere I can come to have a look at what buildings I want to build next. Let's dig you up and you pop back up. Nope, I was swinging for the bush, not the pig, Lego. That was rude. Okay, just a bit all set up here. Hello, hello, kitty lover. Welcome in. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Luna. Welcome in, guys. More poop. Probably going to be enough. Enough for now, anyway. Okay, we'll go back to doing some building over here. Just checking those trees hadn't popped back up in the middle of one of my buildings. Okay, I think we're on this one. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't look straight. I'll place it and see. Oh no, it does. Just my imagination. I'm a big fan of these ones. My go-to is usually the blue and white. Okay, need to open the door first. Thank you very much. Nope. Ladders would be good. I always find it easier to build from a height. Let's just try try and stay on the top of the wall here. We're going to need one of them first, because you can't attach something mid-air. It has to actually be built onto something else to keep it afloat. Yeah. Oh, look at 2 sets of stairs. There, there. If I remember correctly, this is a big one. This isn't the big one, it's the next one that's the big one. Okay, some of you. And some of you. There we go. Oh. I didn't click quick enough. Hello, Jaden. Hi, Andrea. Hi, NPC guy. Welcome in. I like the pieces that are really clear which ones they are. Like these ones, you kind of have to think about where you're putting them and which is more likely to go where. Hi, Scott. Welcome in. Sometimes it's really obvious and there's only one place that they can go. And other times, not so much. Oh, now we need to go outside, so I need to open the door again. Excuse me. Oh, there you are. That's where I missed you. Okay. Nope. Yep. And 2 of these. Oh no, this mustn't be the big one then if it's already on the roof. Excuse me. Welcome in, guys. I would welcome you by name, but I kind of feel like that chases some people off. Yeah, so the next one must be the really big one. Now we need to go back outside. Go for a wee fly up. Okay. There. That was really straightforward. The swimming shop. Not quite sure what a swimming shop looks like in real life. To me, it just looks like a house or 2 apartments. Is there a door for the bottom bed? Actually, there might not be a door for the bottom bed. Oh, there is. Yeah, 2 apartments. That's what that reminds me of. Okay, next up we have beach house. So no, there's another one before the big elaborate one. hard to tell sometimes if your buildings are lined up. That's close enough, I suppose. These are by far my favourite. Hi Florence, hi PWR, hi user, hi Manny, hi Laws, hi Felix, hi Mars. Welcome in. It slots into place for me sometimes when I'm least expecting it. There we go. Like, I don't know why it works there, but it didn't work when I was looking at it. Strange. And that's computer's fee, isn't it? I quite like these buildings for the fact you can put like workshops and stuff underneath them so they don't get in the way when you're setting up the building. Oh, a little bit of jump back there. Haven't had that in Lego in a while. And again, I suppose I haven't really been playing Lego for a while. I went through a phase of really, really loving Lego. That is the one for there. Why didn't it look like it? Oh, there we go. Like I was obsessed with Lego. I played it more than I actually played normal Fortnite. But when they change stuff up, they're not doing it for the betterment of the game. And I get that they're trying to draw more people into it, but I mean, if you've got a building game, building should be at the forefront of it all. It just doesn't feel that way anymore. It's all dragons and ninjas at the minute. Hi Theo, hi Cooper, hi Amber Spam, hi, I think that's Tino, hi IGL Frosty. Welcome in, guys. Keep looking over at chat because I'm waiting for somebody to speak so I can check if my Tickfinity is working or not. And then I can just relax and play the game and wait for it to share whatever you guys are saying. But you're not saying it at the moment, which is fine. Hi Andrew, welcome in. I'm not quite a fellow Scot, but I do live in Scotland. So I appreciate your flag. Although, to be honest, I've been here longer than I was in Ireland at this stage now. Hi, Sasha. I'm going to mispronounce your name, but I'm going to call it Isla. Hi, Tay. Hi, Harvey. Thank you for saying hi, Sasha. Clearly, my program isn't working. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated. Hi, Christopher. Right, we're going to restart my program for talking to me. I did suspect it wasn't working. That I'll read your high now in a minute whenever it does kick in. There we go. Perfect. Now I can simply play the game and know that if you guys say anything, it will come up for me. I appreciate that, Sasha. Thank you. I think the night times in Lego Fortnite are too long as well. I like being able to see what I'm doing. Nope. What am I doing? There we go. Standing in the way. Wouldn't be like me at all. So how are you all doing tonight? Keeping well, I hope. Living your best lives. Oh, good stuff. I like these doors. Yeah. Back outside we go. I'm quite looking forward to having all this finished. Oh, one more. Where did I miss one? One behind the door, maybe? Yeah. Ooh, I nearly stepped off the ledge there. I'm quite looking forward to having this all done so I can actually start building my next building. Not my next building, but my next village, I should say. The roof. Up we fly. And some floor. Buildings actually go up quite quickly. They certainly go up better than they used to. I remember one of them glitched. So you'd get to nearly the end of the building and then you'd have to knock everything back down again because it goes slightly off center and nothing would fit. Oh, there's the sunrise. I mean, there's some stuff that Fortnite do which is absolutely amazing. Like, I love their northern nights and I love their sunrises and sunsets. I mean, that's just so pretty and very realistic. I even like how the land lights up as the sun comes up and the wee shadows that are cast and things. They do it very, very well. We've one more of these to go now. This is the mammoth one. That's maybe a better way to see if they're lined up, actually. It hadn't occurred to me to just fly up when I was placing them. And I'll probably forget when I come to the next one, but hopefully I'll remember. Maybe I'll never use this section. Or maybe I will. I don't know. I just like the idea of having like a showroom of all the buildings where I can come and check them out and get inspiration for new builds. I've done so many villages at this point. Kind of need a little bit of new inspiration. Although my Lego building's kind of like my book writing. I start off with a basic idea and it develops as I'm writing it. Just like my villages develop as I am building them. It's just very frustrating if you think of something after the fact and have to knock down half a building. I really hope the new Battle Pass that's coming out for Lego has some more buildings in it. The ninja ones were really nice. Up a little bit higher. Okay, that must be two of the same one then. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. Perfect. Makes it easier to see if you've used the bigger squares first. Or I find it easier to see. The big ones. Got two of these. Oh, over here. Perfect. Okay, we're getting there now. I don't know what it is about this building. It always challenges me. I'm ready for a rest after I finish it. Right. Quick drink of coffee, I think. Oh, very much so. It's nearly gone cold on me. I must have been too engrossed in this, paying attention to my coffee. Anyway, we're getting there. Over at the door again. I don't know why I keep missing that one. me. Thank you. It's easier when you do the big ones, especially on floors like this, where there's pieces that don't connect to anything. By doing the bigger ones first, there's a good chance you're filling all the gaps so that you can at least have something in place that if you decide to put up that one next, it's going to work. Oh, that must be there. And that one. No. Should be over there. One of the things I find the most frustrating about Lego Fortnite is the roofs. I really struggle to create my own roof space. The first time I've actually managed to build roofs that were successful was with the pyramid. I might do the pyramid next, actually. I quite like the pyramid. I like the pyramid a lot. And I didn't know when I was buying it how amazing it was going to be. And then I bought it and I was like, wow. And you emote, it flashes different colours and stuff. It's well cool. And that's the trouble. Fortnite don't advertise these things in the shop properly. Because I think an awful lot more people would have bought that if they'd have realised how amazing it was. I think some of the first Fortnite building blueprints, I'm trying to think of the word there, really just weren't catchy enough for people to want them. Or they'd all come out at the same time and it was like, yeah, I've only got so many V-Bucks, thank you very much. So I think there's only one building I don't have. I think I have all the rest of them. And I'm waiting patiently for it to come back into the shop. And there's like hardly ever any buildings in the shop. Although I kind of get the feeling that Fortnite regrets Lego. I mean, they keep doing these things with the dinosaurs and the ninjas and stuff. But I really don't see the point in it. Just let me build my buildings and give me new things I can build with. I mean, they don't even have to be proper blueprints for buildings. Just give us materials that we could use and build our own stuff with. Although I have to say, the last lot with the ninja stuff, like the dragon building and stuff, is amazing. It's an absolute nightmare to try and dress the inside of, but they are stunning buildings. Up we go again. This actually hasn't been too hard. I'm usually pulling my hair out at this stage. But not today, thankfully. Have I finished? I always feel like there should be something capped on top there. Like it just looks like it's not finished. Plus, why is there gaps? I'm not a fan of that. Like all the rest of the roofs are perfect. Though there's a gap there too. I never noticed that. And that's a solid piece. It's not like it's one piece meeting another piece. So they've done that on purpose. Which I think's a bit strange, but hey, at least they're done now. So that's all the beachy buildings. I have a bit at the back there. No, I think I'm going to put the pyramid up here on the ledge. It feels fitting. Feels appropriate for a pyramid to be up on a height. Make your coffee. Hi, Donk. Hi, Samantha. Don't know if I said to you, but my coffee machine's working. I'm so happy. So I must have just had a stupid moment and turned it to cold instead of hot. Never done that before. Thankfully, I haven't done it since either. Thank you. I'm heavily caffeinated at the minute. I've been using it at every opportunity. Like, I'm a little bit thirsty, gonna have a coffee. Okay. I need to dig you up. What do you mean you can't do that? What's wrong? Why can't you do? Oh, because I'm flying. See, that's another silly thing. Hi, Francesca. Thank you for the follow. Right. This looks pretty clear. Or clear enough. Nope. There we go. See, it was next on the list. It was obviously meant to be. Now, yeah, that's far enough back. Good stuff. Pardon me. Nope. This is by far my favourite building of all the Lego buildings. I do like the kind of Japanese style ones as well that they give you at the very start for the snowy section. But of all the builds that I bought, this is by far my favourite. I've made whole villages with it and everything. This is where the fun starts now. The funky floors. I have to remember if the floors flash when you emote. No. Oh well. The walls definitely do on the outside. And the flowers and stuff that are at the front. Excuse me. Right, I think I'll finish this building and then go and play some ranked. Just haven't played some Lego in a wee while. I fancied it. Wonder are the new pew-pews in the ranked mode? Probably not. Excuse me. I started coughing during my class and it's kind of stuck with me ever since. Sure it's nothing. Let's hope it's not. Nice. Now some flowers at the front. You know, in my head, this was bigger. But we do like it. And we drop back down here and emote. Oh no. Has to actually play the music for it. Is that not just the coolest thing you've ever seen? Hi HW, hi Chelsea, hi Nick, welcome in. I think that's brilliant. Ah, very pretty. Right. I wonder what I'll do from over here. That's kind of funky with the moon coming down behind it. Anyway. Right, enough of the dancing. Stop dancing. We'll head back to the lobby and we'll play some ranked. What have we got? Don't know that there's much left in the battle pass that I'm actually interested in, to be honest. kind of want to like that, but I don't like the purple silver, the silvery purple. I think there should be more of the galaxy in it. And I know this guy's OG, but no, doesn't tickle me at all. Oh, they've revealed the new ones. Oh, now if I'd have known that 2 minutes ago. Oh, okay. No, do nothing for me. What about her? She might be nice. See, that works a bit better. I'm not sure why they've given her red hair there. I like the blue hair though. I want purple. Let's see what Squibbly's doing. Yeah, they're the ones that are unlocked in the battle pass at the end. I kind of like him. I like the greeny effect, holographic. Blue's kind of funky too. Right, we'll go with Squibbly then. Mm, he's really cute. I didn't look at her skins. I didn't actually get onto the page. See, I like her red hair, but I don't like that outfit with it. It just doesn't go. I think she looks so much better with the red hair. Blue hair too is not bad. That kind of works, but doesn't at the same time. I'm loving the hair, but I'm just not loving the outfit. Or maybe that's just me. Let's see what we've got in OG. Nothing that I'm interested in. Okay. Right, little Mr. Squibbly. Let's go play some ranked. Hello again, Donk. Welcome in. It would help if I actually pressed play. You need to play tanks. All right. Yeah. I was playing it. Um, and then the other day I was just like, nah, can't be bothered. Just want to get the Unreal and be over it, you know. I want to get to Unreal and then just play it like a normal game mode to try and help my gameplay. Yeah, I'm not liking that skin already. I've had enough of them. Right. Oh, she's in cerise pink. Don't like her toes. Her toes are weird. Or their shoes. Camel toe shoes. I'll give her a try. She looked red when they gave her to me, but she's definitely a cerise pink. So have you been on much at all, Shaken? Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I remember you saying you had trouble with it the other week. Didn't know it was still playing up on you. Yeah, that's probably the problem. Snoop Dogg's getting a wee personal show. So how long is the Wi-Fi box going to take to come out? Oh, that's so frustrating. Like when you can get things so quickly, oh, on the internet these days, then really you'd think they'd be able to do it quicker than 3 to 5 days, wouldn't you? You'd imagine there's a warehouse somewhere with all. I know, it's crazy. Oh well, at least you'll have good Wi-Fi then again when it's out. I know. You think they must have like a warehouse somewhere with it all in it. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Right. We've no balloons this season to camp on, so we have to rock it old school. That's very true, but it's probably the box. We had a similar problem, which is one of the reasons why I was so against going back to Sky when we moved, where they updated their box and all of a sudden, they updated their system and all of a sudden our box didn't work. And they forced us to pay for a whole new box. And I was like, well, there was nothing wrong with the box we had. It was you updating it. But what can you do? What can you do? This looks like a nice friendly bush here. I don't see anybody about. Yeah, you see, it'll be the update that's sent at Squiffy when it's come out to your level, come out to your area. Not even a grey weapon. That's rude, Fortnite. So rude. Are we not jumping over the fence? Okay. Yeah, I'd imagine so. I'm not sure why we have to pay for the fact that they're updating their system. Like, you already pay way more than you should have to for it, like, in the first place. That's crazy. I've had 87 people in and not one single like for the stream. It's gas, isn't it? I do watch people. All right, okay. Sorry, I wasn't. So is that how much the box cost you? Cost you, or are you just getting that because it took so long? I wasn't trying to get you to like the live for me, Sam. I'm just saying, there's all these people that's been through the door and not even. All right, okay. Well, that's good. Now I feel bad for mentioning the hearts. It was just I was talking to Coco the other day about only streaming for an hour. Oh, right, okay. Well, I do normally see when it comes up when you start liking and stuff, you know. But I was just having a moan about the fact that 87 people had come through, you know. Well, there we're down to 26 people, and I'm still in the storm, well in the storm. I should have just gone to the beach. Oh, pardon me. I had a sweet and sour pot noodle, and I think it's giving me the hiccups. Yeah, I'm probably going to spend most of the rest of the evening at the beach. The foundation opted out. Good for you, foundation. Wonder is there a point in the game where if you haven't hired them, and there Lady Frost took her leave, Wind Frost. Wonder is there a point when if you haven't hired them that they're just gonna back out, so you can't get them in the end circles. Kind of feel like I want to dance in this bush. Probably not a good idea though, especially when I don't even have a weapon yet. See some barrels down there. There she goes again. See, that's the trouble. I could do it, and there's no sound going to play in the audio on the stream, but I'm sure anybody walking past is going to hear her. Could make s'mores in the bush. That doesn't make fire. That doesn't make noise. Do you imagine if you actually did that? The whole bush would go up. Thank you for the 1,400 likes. I do appreciate them, but you really don't have to. I know, I moan about the fact that there's no likes, and then I'm like, you don't have to. I was just meaning that so many people have been through, you know. I find it strange too. Hmm. Hi, Noah. Welcome in. Can you guys hear those sounds, or is it just on my headphones? How are you doing, Noah? Okay. Oopsie. I was messing about with them the other day. Ah, that was rude. Yeah, I didn't have a gun. I didn't have. Yeah, I was messing with them the other day. Oh, I think he must have thought I was AFK. with his pew pew fingers. Well, I got 1%. That's something, I suppose. What time have we got left? I can squeeze in another one. Actually, maybe I need to take longer just in case. That's definitely, oh, there's a cube. I don't think I have that cube. In fact, I don't think I've been up in that place. Are the new cubes out now? I'm not doing too bad, Noah. Sorry. I got a little bit distracted by the screen. Been a busy day, but we got there in the end. So do you have to pick up the pew pew fingers out of a box then? I take it you don't land in with them. Thank you. I appreciate it. So what's the point of them? Like, is it a pistol? Is it a shotgun? Do they run out? I'm going to have a few games of normal Battle Royale to find all these questions out. I had actually intended to get on this afternoon, but yeah, it didn't happen. I'm working on the ending of a novel, so it's all kind of percolating in my head. Ah, right, okay. Are they any good? Have you tried them? I do remember there being Meowsicles Pew Pew Gun, I think it was. I've never actually seen finger guns. Oh, oh, what are you doing? What? What was that? That was really weird. Did you see that? What is happening? I feel like he touched me inappropriately there. He did not have my consent to throw me. You have my novel in the basket? Do you mean the Beauty and the Beast one? You may not look at me the same way after you've read it. Although I have to say, the Beauty and the Beast one, I wouldn't say is my best work, but it's not bad. It's a good one. Hi, DC. This is my last game of ranked. I'm just doing it to get over the hour with all the different streams, which I can't mention the name of because they don't like me to mention each other's names. Kind of feels like they think that I'm cheating on them if I mention somebody else's name. I think a solo is actually easier. Myself and Sam tried to get into a duos match last night because. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, the Scarlet series was meant to be one thing, and what it is something different. Yeah, we'll just go here. I was going to go into the water, but we've got 1.5 minutes left. So actually, Latte London. Will Latte London be too far? No, yeah, Latte London should be okay. Should be green instead of pink going into bushes. Yeah, the Scandalous Scarlet series was meant to be her with a series of different people. But then after the second book, the third book became something completely different. And I have like so many other stories in mind that I want to write that I kind of decided not to make it a never ending series of different people and Scarlet, but to kind of finish it off in the book 3. So yeah, it's certainly an interesting one, that one. Oh, I see people over there. This isn't good. Right, we're going to drop here. We're going to get the guns, whatever's in this box. And then we're going to go for a swim. If we can. If we can make it. Because I feel like if I go over there into the bush, that guy's going to come back over for me. Oh, another box. Nice. Pew pew. So we have a green pew pew. Right, now we're just going to let the sea take us wherever the sea wants to go. I wonder, can you throw down a bubble in the sea? I don't think you can, but I'm not going to try it. Yeah, so I like strong, powerful women that know what they want. Um, but there's also the element of insecurity there, because I don't think there's any woman who's truly 100% confident. I think everybody kind of has a little bit of insecurity with them. Some a lot more than others, obviously, but actually, pink being in that section's probably not going to stand out as much. I can get into the mouth of that thing, can't I? I wonder, is there anybody else in there? Probably going to get caught running along the landing, running along the beach now. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. Gold pew pew. Can you carry more than one pew pew? Oh, you can. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because surely it's pew 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 pew. All right, okay. Well, I'm quite close to where I want to be, so this seems like a good place to be. I like having a place that you can stand where the sea's not going to catch it. There we go. Oh well. Yeah, so my women are quite strong women. Um, I'm working on several different books at the minute. I've got a kind of remember you're on TikTok and can't say certain things. Um, so if I said a serial deleter, would you know the words that I meant for deleter? Because I can't say the M word. So I've got a female serial deleter, and I've got the Interpol agents who are hunting her down, but they don't know it's her until like they know it's her, sort of thing. So it's like two books back to back. So one of them is similar to all my other books, which are adult related themes, and then the serial deleter one is just about her deleting. Sorry, that's a really weird angle to have footsteps from. It was like the footsteps come out of the water. That's okay. They kept going. I seem to have wedged myself in a place that's not making any noise, which is good. Give them a few minutes to move on. Thank you. How old are you, Noah? Just have to give me a ballpark. Don't have to give me your exact age. All right, okay. Yeah, you could read one of my novels. So I'm really excited for this one that I'm working on at the moment. I'm just rewriting the ending of it at the minute, and then it's going to go out to my beta readers. Um, it's about a stalker, but it's like so unhinged. I feel like I haven't been unhinged enough, and in places I'm too unhinged already. Um, but I kind of feel like to get people talking about my work, it has to be like super crazy. So yeah, I'm quite excited for this ending. You trying to tell me it's time to move, Fortnite? Oh, I don't know. There's a couple of scenes. Oh, that was a lot of bullets. A lot of pew pews. Pew pews. Yeah, Unhinged is good. It's fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to releasing that one. It's probably the most excited I've been about releasing a book in a long while. Like I've written the Interpol book, and I was really excited about doing the serial deleter. Um, but then by the time I actually, because I was finishing off something else at the time, it might have been Scarlet, Scarlet Christmas book. I'm not sure, but by the time I came back to do um, the serial deleter book, the mood had kind of gone off me, and then I've ended up with do I want that? Do I not want that? Storm damage is 1.9. See, that was a bit rude, Fortnite. Keep the yeah. So by the time I got back to writing that book, um, the Stalker book was alive and well in my head, and I needed to get it out onto paper. So I'll go back and finish the deleter book. Well, start the deleter book really, and then I need to do a rewrite on the Interpol book. So that's hopefully going to be a series where they're hunting down serial killers. So there'll be one book that's smutty and one book that is, I just said the wrong word, serial deleters in the other book. So I've got high hopes for that one. But I've kind of learnt a lot from this Stalker book. Um, so I want to go back and that's okay. I'm about to go off stream anyway, so hopefully they didn't catch it. But yeah, it's super exciting, super fun, horrendously unhinged. All is quiet on the Western Front. Top 16, nice. Yeah, they're all on Amazon, on KDP. So if you've got Kindle Unlimited, you can find them there. Um, and it's Orla Allen is the name you're looking for. So if you search for Orla Allen author, you should get my author page, which will be linked to most of my books. So I've got 10 out at the moment, and all good. I prefer a paperback myself, to be honest. Although I'm loving having books read to me, kind of takes me back to my childhood. So audiobooks are my go-to at the minute now. I stay here and not be seen? Or should I jump up there? Let's see if I can get up here first. Yeah, it depends on the narrator. There's a couple of books where I've just had to stop listening to because I can't cope with how it's been read, either the voice of the person. There was one, and it was meant to be can't remember what it was called, but it was based in a pub, and it was like gang people, but it was based in England, and the accents were so cringy. Yeah, they totally are. Right now, I think maybe stand behind here would be better. Yeah, I couldn't listen to the accents. They were doing such awful English accents. Like they would come away with Cockney slang and then randomly go back to the American English accent, and it was just so wrong. Hmm. Thank you. Top 12. You're kind of just waiting for the point at which everybody kind of gets caught up on top of everybody, which is usually what's about to happen. But the storm's going to jump completely to the other side in a few moments. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Thought it was going to be a lot worse. Whee, pew pew. This is where I get myself caught now. Maybe we'll just stay under here for a bit. Out of the way. Top 11. Doing better this game than I did last game. Top 10. Nice. Oh, do I shoot him? Can't believe you can cock your pew pews. See, at this stage, it might be better just to get eliminated by Storm. Oh, that was unlucky. Thank you. He got caught in the. I have to say, I'm liking the pew pews. Not bad, not bad. That should help me out a lot. Oh, so close. 97%. There we go. I would say it's very difficult. I don't like it at all. I'd say it's too weak, even if you do get a shot with it. I didn't think we still had hunting rifles in the game. There we go. Well, thank you guys for, thank you, Noah. Thank you all for sitting with me through the stream. Very much appreciated. It was nice to meet you, Noah. And yeah, I'm going to sign off here and hopefully I'll catch you all again soon. Thank you for the 3,000 hearts. Very much appreciated. And stay safe, stay well. Thank you to everyone on TikTok, to YouTube, and to Twitch. See you later. Thank you for the follow. Take care and stay safe out there, everyone. I don't know where the hay came from, but hey back at you. See you later.